Welcome, welcome, friends, family, soulmates, twin flames, everybody. Everybody is welcome. Okay, today we're going to talk on being single and waiting for our soulmate or our twin flame. A lot of people, a lot of us get anxious when we're alone and we feel that urge to share our love with someone. That's always a great thing. The first most important thing is learning how to love yourself so that when you're in a relationship, you're not needy. You're able to give and receive, because that's where the balance comes, when you're able to give and receive. Because a lot of times, I'll speak on myself. I was in a relationship and I was just giving, showing them how much I appreciate being with them, that I never received anything and that's being selfish, and I had to realize that. So I was raising my thoughts that they should be appreciative of being with me. So I was not really receiving anything, and guess what? They weren't really giving anything. And the more they weren't giving anything, the more I was giving. And then eventually it turned sour, because then they feel that they're not worthy to be with us, and they leave. And then we're wondering, how could they leave us when we're, in our own minds, a great person to be with? They do come back, mind you, but we have to learn how to give that balance and be able to give and receive, so when that they are able to, when they're able to give something to the relationship, we welcome it, and that helps our healing. But the first thing is for loving ourselves, because most of the time we are by ourselves and we're still not giving and receiving. We get people that are just friends or family, and we just continuously give of ourselves. We're always there for everybody, and we don't know how to reach out when we're in need, and where we need somebody to help us to understand a few things. And so it could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be financial situations, It could be just getting advice from people, just talking to people and being there for them, listening to them. And that's where the we need to get balance. So once we find that balance between ourselves, it works. It works. And I think that's the main thing with loving ourselves and giving ourselves and receiving also. So take the time to enjoy who you are. That's most important, because if you could love who you are, that's what you'll be reflecting. So if you have no neediness, you'll be able to reflect that to the world, and you'll see your love coming back from individuals. Share yourself with people. Don't be so shy. I mean, shy is a good thing when it's necessary, and stuff. Share your thoughts with people, and help them to get an understanding of how you feel about things, and bring the balance. That's what we need to help bring the balance back. And I know that sometimes we could give, and people take. So recognize what is going on. Recognize who you're around. Be alert to that. Be alert to, because everybody has different ways of reaching out to you. And we need you to recognize who is genuine and what they are able to give to the table. They may not be able to give financially all the time, but they could be able to give a listening ear to one aspect of a situation, not every aspect of a situation. So learn how to balance that out, and don't get upset if somebody's not able to generate things that you think they should be generating to you. So if you need it from somebody else, then find it there. Not let's not get into the thinking that being in love means that they have to show it every second. Sometimes a person may be going through something, but the main thing is, if can you listen to them? Can you just listen and not be so vocal? Is important to find that balance and to see where individuals are, so that you could be able to help take them to another level. We get into this, we are finding ourselves on this spiritual level, and we're so high, riding high, and we feel that everybody should be there. But meet people where they're at. If they're at frequency, respect that. Respect that. Sometimes you may have so much information that people are not able to understand that. Well, meet them where they're at and slowly take them to another level. And let it sink in what you know. It's like let's give you an example of a doctor and a patient. A doctor has to slowly explain to his patient what they need to understand for their to be able to treat them. They don't go straight in with the high level information that they know. They'll go with the smaller things that you understand and help you to understand what is needed to help you to get to total health again. So they'll explain little things at a time. So look at things, and don't get so disappointed with when you're trying to explain something to somebody and they don't understand. That means that you have to break it down a little bit more. Once you understand that, and we get to understanding of what we know and what they know, and then also if somebody has more information than you, try to understand. Ask questions. Ask questions, because they actually like to give that information. Also, seeking love. Seeking love comes when we have total love for ourselves. So that's what we're reflecting out into the world. And we're able to share that also. And we are not able to be so needy for love, so wanting for love. We're reflecting, we're getting love because we are love. We are love. And we're able to attract what we are. So whatever we're attracting, that's where we're at. So if we're trying to attract our soulmate, we have found that balance with understanding who we are and what our purpose is. And for the twins, I know that's more of a challenge because we have divine timing to wait for. So we have to first understand that separation is so necessary. Separation and being by ourselves is necessary, because we have to actually love ourselves, love the people that are around us, and then we'll be able to reflect more on our twin. And then they'll be able to generate more towards us. And we get that. I notice that sometimes with my twin. things that trigger us, we go into separation. And while I'm figuring out that trigger, you know, what comes along is the fact that I'm interacting with other people and I'm getting a better understanding of myself and this journey. And I see that the more I interact with other people and help them get an understanding of their journey, and it doesn't necessarily have to be twins, it's anybody that I'm associating with. We help raise their awareness of and stuff, and we don't do it forcefully. We do it gently and lovingly and caring, and that attracts your twin to you. You know, they reach out to you and they get an understanding, because where you get an understanding, they also get an understanding, because you're one soul. So it's always good for everybody to reflect and see how we could help people, but don't let people drain you of your energy. You know, recognize when someone's coming to be too needy, and all you got to do is help them understand that, you know, don't drain you. Know your boundaries. Have a boundary. It's so important. And this path for all of us is a spiritual path. You know, that's the first thing that we have to understand. I mean, if you didn't get a chance to watch the latest Matrix, it was, oh, that explains a lot. And you know, they made it so that it could be, you know, exciting through the whole thing. But that's what 3D and 5D is about, you know. And we could do this. We could definitely do this. I mean, and I just want to say thanks. Thanks for being you. You know, realize how unique you are. Realize how special you are, because you help bring your difference, and it makes everybody to be aware of who they are. So never try to be anybody but yourself. You know, be who you are, because your uniqueness is what helps everything to be how it's supposed to be. And like I say, find your purpose. Your purpose is most important. And surround yourself with people that are going to help enhance you and build you up. I remember a coach that I had said that if you're the smartest person in your group, you need to find more people to be around. And that's so true. So always find out how you could get more understanding of your purpose and your goals by expanding yourself out there and not being withdrawn, but give a little, you know, just give a little, and according to your personality, you know, because your personality is unique for a reason. And one more thing, the art of being alone means that you have found peace with yourself. You are able to treat yourself and be happy that you have taken the time to spoil you, and so that you're not needing somebody else to spoil yourself. And but you do it in a way where you're humble about it. You know, I know that sometimes people, they like to do things for others and then they like to announce it. You know, so if that's how you find peace with yourself, there's no need to announce it. The world will come back to you in that way. The universe will reward you for that, because we're separating the ego from the spiritual, because the spiritual doesn't need to be rewarded for what it does. So recognize those few things of yourself And like I said, spoil yourself. Because when you treat yourself how you want to be treated, then you will attract the type of love that you're looking for. And it won't be a love where you have to expect it, because it will come and you'll be able to receive it. So if you're able to treat yourself, you're also able to receive it when you see it. So that's important, and you won't shut it down. You don't shut down when somebody is also trying to show their love to you because they've reached that level. So you won't say, no, that's okay, you don't have to do it. And then you try to help them, because that there means your ego is in the way and you're trying to be above what they could do. So receive things when you see it. Recognize it. That's most powerful. Allow individuals to be who they are and show the love that you have. Keep showing it. Let your light shine. It's so important. One important thing is making sure that you don't, if you know that you're doing good things and you're trying to improve who you are, don't let anyone say anything negative to you. Shut that down real quick. Teach people how to speak to you in a positive way that helps to build you up and helps to build them up. Because if they find the time to talk to you in a negative way, that also brings them down. So don't allow it. Allow yourself to be free of any negativity. And remember to love yourself as much as I love you. Peace out. Have a great day. Thanks for watching Twin Flame 1111. And I would like to hear from you on how your journey is shaping out. So please, if you can, leave a comment below and let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always great to know. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with others. Also, if you haven't subscribed and would like to hear more on the love of us all and our journey, hit the subscribe button below and the bell. Much love always.